And I think I've muted it. We got 1 minute.
You're
Doing good.
live. No, we're
We're
live,
live.
dude. We're
We're already
early.
live.
We're going
Look at
early,
that. We are
boys.
60 seconds early.
Early.
I will you guys are in my time watching a commercial, but we are live and welcome to Only Cops. Welcome to our Friday stream. That is normally our Thursday stream. We had some prior engagements, so we moved it to Friday. And so it's Stay Mayo, is it not? I believe, but
Sure.
it's supposed to be a Cinco de Mayo stream, but now we're here. And so I appreciate you guys joining us. Bill has tirelessly curated a bunch of stuff from the internet for us to go and give commentary on. Some of it's funny, some of it's serious, some of it's we're gonna have legal questions, and some of it we just might shit post and talk about.
And
We
some of it came from our Discord.
Oh, shout out to Discord. So if you like this type of content, want to see more body cam breakdowns and things of that nature, go ahead and hit subscribe and go ahead and turn on the bell notifications for our YouTube channel. We go live twice a week. On Tuesdays, we typically do live streams. We'll play video games and things of that nature. And then on Thursdays, we do stuff like this. If you want to contribute to the type of videos that we watch, you can join our Patreon group. Our Patreon group is as little as $1 a month. And that gives you access to our Discord, which is where we curate a lot of the stuff as well. Shout out to Boom for showing up and giving us some Cinco de Mayo stuff here. Reese he commented like 4 hours ago, that butthole.
That doesn't count.
And then Sergeant George, what is going on, my dude? And then Kiddo's daddy, don't think I don't see that redacted message, you nasty. And then Kristen, I appreciate you showing up to the stream. We also have TikTok where we do a bunch of stupid skits. We have an Instagram. Go check that stuff out. It's also how we do announcements. And I think that's all that we've got.
We have a Twitter now.
Oh, we have a Twitter to tweet.
Yeah.
So shout out to that. Go give that a follow if
you're on there.
If you partake in that application. Go Stars. No, Jacob. This is the not the Stars.
But yes, Go Stars.
Yeah, Go Stars though.
Because they're cooler than UNT.
Bro, Napalm Bass showed up. Hey
Welcome.
guys, what's up? Only gonna be on here for like 30 minutes. Bro, you get to come and go as you please, my friend. And then Blank Forge taking the under. There was a poll on time I would be today, and apparently people lost some money on me today. So sucks to suck.
That's why we started early, so everyone knew you were here.
Hey, it was last day today. So was it Reese's last day today? Bro.
Well, this is a celebration stream then.
Congratulations, my friend. I will sip on some of my coffee for you, my guy.
Water for you.
That is incredible. Go ahead and give some love to him.
Water.
We're healthy here at Only Cops.
Sean's like, water.
Mixed with whiskey.
So anyways, without further ado, I will no longer have you listen to my jibber jabber. We're going to get onto some breakdowns.
We love your jibber jabber.
Police posts for Brian Porter. Good to see you, my dude.
Yes.
Jabber my jibber.
Jabber my jibber.
Lots of police posts today.
So the first in here is this Chevy.
HHR.
HHR.
Ooh. Is
that a gunshot?
Couldn't tell. I don't think so, but now the car's moving. So.
Maybe a taser deployment?
Maybe. Didn't seem loud enough to be a gunshot.
Nobody said anything either, and they didn't all just immediately get the hell out.
Also, I'd just like to say that's the county that I lived in Michigan.
Oh, no way.
So, yeah.
My guy.
Yeah. They're not doing great here. So.
Right here, I got it right here. I got it down. I got it right here. Yep.
So, pause it real quick. Do we have much left on this? No, yeah.
Like
so,
a minute.
we were very fortunate at our police department. We actually had a really good training department, and they covered a lot of stuff on everything from jiu-jitsu to vehicle extractions here. And I'm gonna be honest, the old khaki pants guy here is the only guy that really should be there. maybe one person behind him trying to help to make sure he doesn't get dragged off by this car. But he's the only one that's going to be able to accomplish anything. Everyone else that's standing there is effectively, I guess, covering his butthole. Like
Mm.
find other work, go try to chalk the car, get in a car and get ready to get in a pursuit. Go block the car at anything other than just
I don't know. They got
kind
the
of.
driver door open, so I would unlock
I'm with
the
you.
other doors and go in from the passenger side also.
So that's what I'm getting at. Like if someone's already occupying that space, like why are what just from a methodology standpoint, and really from like a let's try to get this guy out of this car as fast as we can
It's also a
standpoint, like
murder suspect, so
it. There was a term when we were doing search tactics. I had I don't remember what the guy's name was, but he was on our SWAT team, and he said, "Find work." He
yeah.
said, "You shouldn't have to ask anybody what to do. If there's something that needs to be done, just do it. And if you're left not doing anything, find that work to go do." And this is kind of indicative in this situation that if I'm not contributing, find a way to contribute, even if it's something small like getting on the radio or something like that.
Well, you
That
know
that's
they're
my
all
only.
like, "This is a murder suspect. I gotta get my hands on him."
Sure, and I can understand that, but I mean, like, it's just super.
Not that it's helping.
It's super sketchy, and it's not contributing to extracting the person out of the vehicle. Because right now, the longer he's in that vehicle, the longer he has a chance to make that vehicle operational and cause ouchies.
I think this is a good question. Why are cops on foot closing in on the driver's door of a murder suspect without the car being immobilized?
Yeah, it was one of the things I was talking about. You can literally just pin the car in. I know one time we got pretty lucky. I was working at DWI. That fire was out there with me. They chalked the car for me, which made
Yes.
it a lot easier.
Yes.
And I mean, as
That's
they
when
chalked it,
fire were real heroes, is when they would
yeah.
chalk tires.
But ultimately, you can block the thing in, and really just having a plan to extract somebody. And then there's some soft skills here, or some harder skills as far as how to do it. Police Post actually had a really good video, or they showcased a pretty good video on vehicle extraction techniques. Learn those; they will save your ass. This is a very sketchy place to be.
Especially with a murder suspect. I just don't get
Fun
it.
fun fact here: is this a deadly force? We'll ask Sean. Do you think this is a deadly force situation?
Nope.
It's not.
If
Yeah, if
if
he
the car
produces
starts to move,
yeah, it gets a little hairy, but a lot of people will start talking about utilizing tools. And I can understand the idea between something like this is possibly it gets a murder suspect. This might be a high risk takedown, but like there's not a weapon produced. There's not a weapon being threatened. There's none of those things.
That's not how you do a high risk takedown either.
That also, there's the other
yeah.
portion of that. So,
I
but
mean,
like,
if you're
yeah,
if you're good enough, you can get a handcuff on one hand and just yank them.
sure.
But
There's
then
a lot of
you run the risk of giving them handcuffs.
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot that goes into this, and I don't know. We'll see we'll see how this shakes out.
Right.
4039, can they come right in?
All right, I got this hand. All right, hey, let's get him out. Let's get him out this way.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, you want to just cuff him back here?
Wouldn't get in the back seat though.
Push him forward, and then we'll come
We had an officer at our old department who
Right.
got in the back seat and ended up doming the driver. So
Stanton. What do you mean?
after he hit another
He's got to come.
officer.
All right, give me that other hand. There, go forward. He's going on his face. Oh, hold on. Got it, Andy?
It's like a team of
You got that
bailing.
hand? I got it.
Yeah, it really does. Like,
Well, there we go.
Don't hurt him, but
There we go.
this is nuts.
Well, look at that.
check him. Are you hit?
I'm proud of
Who
them.
got hit? Stanton. He's over by the tree behind us.
Medical, what's the injury?
Oh, so someone did get shot.
Stanton.
No, he said I'm not hit.
Where is it? He's in the hand.
Oh,
They said there was a gun in the car.
yeah.
God damn it. Pull me up a cruiser. Give me a cruiser. Oh, you got it?
I like the
Oh, I
urgency.
got
I
Hey,
wonder
they
if
got him out of
those
the car. Shout out to them.
I wonder if those are homicide detectives or what they
I don't
are.
know. There's something. Shout out to them for
Weird.
a eventually clean vehicle extraction, but the amount of time it took for it to occur, it starts to get pretty sketch, Phil. The other thing, and he brought it up, getting in the back passenger seat.
Oof.
Unless you're about to go in there and just like go ham and getting this guy out of there, like
Well,
about
and
to be a
that's
pat-
one thing if you know the car's in park and you have the keys
Sure,
and like
sure.
it's one
I'm
thing.
with you at
but
that point. So I don't want to give that guy
Ooh.
too much shit because there's not again we don't have all of the details. It's just food for thought.
Yeah.
Is kind of the way we like to look at these things. These situations change. If they zig, the person might zag, and so we're discussing principles here. This is not a they should have done it this way, they should have done it that way, except for blocking in the car. If you had an opportunity to do that, you probably should have. And they had a lot of officers there.
Yes, they
So,
did.
but
Hey,
shout out to them.
hey, guess what?
Some
We just got a special guest for our next clip.
did we?
We did.
Hey,
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
let's see. So shout out again to Police Post and to Pikachu.
So we're going to talk about tasers for a minute because Police Posts has done some very good work on, we'll say, just talking about tasers.
Yeah.
Whoop, no music. So it says Axon claimed in 2015 that tasers were 80 to 95% effective in the field.
Call bullshit right there.
Yep.
No.
So
Hey.
Look at this.
There's no probe here.
Didn't
Yeah.
work. He said, "Oh, one? Oh, I can take that out. Easy."
Bro, he's vibing. My guy here in the blue shirt is
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe he's high or drunk or just having a
I'm
good
saying,
day.
He's having a good
Oh,
day, dude.
second deployment.
There it
Having
goes.
less of a good day.
Which, hey, that's great if your taser has 2 cartridges in it.
No kidding.
Ours would
Yeah.
not have worked like that.
Ours would have been a fun reloading session.
So, let's go to this. Police Post also. Here's the effectiveness rate from big departments, including
Ooh.
our neighbor.
Hey, yeah.
62%.
That's pretty high. The 62 is pretty good. That's way better than I thought, to be honest.
Right.
I in personal experience, I think it was it, and I've been present for probably like 12 taser deployments. I only did one myself. The one I did was a big fat no. I had to fight the guy anyways. Old boy propane guy got tased twice, and that was a big no. That
Dude,
turned into a big old 4 hours.
honestly,
standoff.
I've never seen it work. Like, I've seen it deployed and then people swipe it off and like one probe go, but I've never seen it work.
I saw one that was like a half work, but he ripped the second probe out pretty quickly.
I've never seen full lockup.
I
ever,
have never
outside of
taken
the
someone
academy.
into custody because basically worked good as shit on us when they were tasing us, but
Yeah.
it did not work on everybody else. But in a controlled setting, it's a lot easier. Who was it that claimed the success
Axon.
rate? Was it
Axon.
Axon said
Axon, if you're
80
watching
to
this,
95%.
that's what you get for lying about that, because that's going to cost somebody their life. Fuck you for that.
So this,
It probably has.
I think
100%.
all of this
100%.
was in 2019. So here's data from New York and Fort Worth.
Jeez, dude.
Most officers use tasers inside of 6 feet from a suspect. Recommended range for the X2 and the X26 is 7 to 15 feet. So,
Now,
yeah.
I will say this, for the officer's use of that was actually a pretty good idea. He's by
Here's Fort
himself.
Worth.
Going hands-on when you're by yourself is not always a good idea. You have a clearly uncompliant person.
Yeah.
I have no issue with the taser deployment, to be honest.
So
But that was it's kind of super shitty. Or they have 57%. They have like the sniper team
within
of
3 feet.
taser users here.
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
No, I know. That's what I'm
So-
saying. Is like that's as good as you're gonna get it.
But this just goes back to what we always talk about. If you're within 3 feet of someone, just go hands on.
You got these. Use them.
Even
Yeah.
Pikachu would tell you to go hands on if you're within 3 feet.
Yeah, and
Okay.
really, like I think it's
Thanks for stopping
undervalued.
by, buddy.
Yes, Pikachu. Thank you for the shout out. Looks like he said tase me, bro. He probably did say tase me, bro.
Well, yeah, there's just
empty
music.
hand techniques, super invaluable on the street. I can't imagine a single arrest that would have gone well if I didn't have even just the bare minimum of like understanding how to use leverage to get a hold of somebody.
Yeah.
It's probably the most effective de-escalation technique on the planet is just knowing leverage-based techniques to get somebody into some handcuffs. Because then they can scream all they want, kick all they want, and you're fine.
Yeah.
Because at least if they're running without arms. So, was this coffee?
Coffee or Die. It's Black
Coffee
Rifles
or die? My God.
magazine, I guess. Or
Well, shout out to their
whatever.
magazine.
It's something
Oh,
from
actually,
Black
speaking of which,
Rifle.
I'm drinking some coffee and I have a
There you
little
go.
mug from them.
So, yeah. There's a guy with a flamethrower.
Get out.
Yeah.
Is this a deadly force situation? Yes.
They didn't shoot him. He's in custody.
Hey, really?
21-hour
I thought this was
standoff.
America.
Jeez. He said, again, I have no issue with him owning the flamethrower, but jeez.
I mean, fuck, dude.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not here to criticize it. I'm just saying we talked about this last week. You got to recognize a deadly threat when you see one, and getting lit on fire seems like a pretty awful situation. Pikachu uses a quick rest. I second Jacob. More Pikachu-less jaw. I'm okay with that. Pikachu's more handsome than I am. Anyways, Ready Man Network, shout out to providing this post.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
This is why you don't rush train tracks.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Oh my god is right.
Yeah, I bet that hurt.
That's a write-up. Oh.
Yeah, dude. Like, tries to go around, whoop-pow! And the train wasn't even going that fast.
Dude.
Thankfully.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah,
no.
you're pretty lucky it wasn't. Yeah. Damn. R.I.P., dude. I hope that guy's okay. But yeah, I mean,
I do too, but...
That's a...
Whew.
The arms are down, my dude. The arms are down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you Monday for evoc remediation.
No
Yeah.
kidding, dude. No kidding. That's emergency vehicle operation for the civilians in the audience.
But, like...
And remediation's probably like going the hell back to academy.
I mean...
Yeah. No, I get real dumb whenever I have to remediate someone.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, these are keys.
Yeah.
Keys are spelled K-E. You go like all the way back to the basics.
Break fade is a vocabulary word.
Yeah. Jacob said, not gonna lie, that flamethrower is bad.
It's pretty cool.
It's America, man.
I'm not gonna lie,
Literally,
it's pretty cool. My potential
So-
future employer sells flamethrowers. I got to see one the other
course
day.
they do.
I had to go into their office for an interview. And
Of course
kinda
they
badass.
do.
So, anyways, 21 hours of OT, buying a boat and a new gun. Jesus. But yeah, don't cross train tracks. It's a terrible idea. But also, we had a train that ran right through our city. We live in Texas, so there's trains everywhere. And there was only two ways to get across the train tracks if you were like south or north of them.
Yes.
And you just assumed if you had to go somewhere in a hurry, you were going that way, even if it was really out of the way. For that very reason, I wasn't about to go play chicken with the train and lose.
Hey, did you read Reese's comment?
I'm scrolling.
Flamethrower
Okay.
gear review.
Look at that. He knows what's up.
Does Reese know where we used to work?
Reese.
We're very intimate with that department.
We're very intimate
so-
with that part of it. Almost like I was a product of that. Maybe.
Almost like we did 100 hours of that in the academy.
Almost.
Wish they would teach us that.
I
bet you do, 'cause it was awesome.
It was pretty nice. I will say that. There was a oh my god, flamethrower gear review. If I get the job, I will do a flamethrower gear review.
Oh,
And
I'm
I'll
so down
give
for
my
that.
recommendations for using that for
Flying.
offense.
I'm flying down there for that.
Yeah. I'll buy one just for that
Oh
reason.
my god! I could see my brother in his apartment, like just sitting there, like loosening up the canister. He's like, "Look, man, I don't want to hurt you, but I will melt you if you come into my house." Jesus. Anyways,
Well,
So, Josh, this was you when the city that you live in had to come knock on your door and wake you up.
Police department, search warrant.
Here's Josh. What? What?
Police department,
exactly
search
how it went
warrant.
down.
What time is it?
Fun story. I did sleep in one time too much because I had like 30 minutes of sleep, and just my body decided it wasn't going to wake up. And two of my sergeants had to go to my house that was out of city and come knock on it. And my response, when I have two of my patrol sergeants and then my local PD was there with him, because it was in their jurisdiction. They knock and they're like, "Hey, is Josh there?" And I told my wife because my wife woke up freaking out because there's cops at her door. And I was like, "Oh, it's fine. Just tell them I'm okay." She's like, "I don't think they're gonna go anywhere with me just telling them through the Ring camera that you're okay. You better answer the door."
So,
yeah.
fun fact. Those sergeants called me beforehand to see if I had talked to Josh that day since I was off. And then when I said, no, I'll go check on him, they specifically told me that I couldn't go to his house.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then they also
few
commented
times.
on his boxers afterwards.
They did.
So,
I answered the door as I was.
that's right.
They got the full show. Shout out to Police Post. We're
Yeah,
going to see.
You're going to love
like
this one. Oh, there it is. Oh, there. Oh, no. Oh, there
reminds
it
me of
is.
my first time.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, got it.
Jesus
Woo.
Christ.
Found it. Whew. Finally got it in there.
You don't gotta do that. Don't slam me,
Yeah.
man.
I was the
Fucked up
person
already.
sitting
Like,
behind him.
shot.
I was reaching and guided him.
Just kind of give it a push, right?
I'm
Yeah.
not squirming. I'm not fighting with you guys. Nothing.
I like the baton here, too. Like, that's not in the way at all.
Hold on.
Oop, got it. Up, got it. Up, almost. Up. I can't see it. Damn it. I'm too fat. Oh, there. Okay.
And you know why?
Got it. Whew.
You know why?
He's got all this stuff on. Yeah.
It's those damn weapon-mounted lights.
Stop, Sean. I'm gonna kick you off this damn show. There it is. There it is, boys and girls. Well, you're looking at it though. That's cheating. How dare you?
Wow, that was hard.
Yeah. My colonoscopy was easier than that. Just drinking out the same mug. That was so practicing is important, boys and girls, even if it's something as simple of a task as reholstering your
Something in a
firearm.
hole.
Yeah. I wonder if he's a father.
Probably
You know.
No comment.
Either way, it's a safety thing. Obviously, when you don't want your gun out, you don't want your gun out. You want it to be safe. And they had a nice holster too, that looked like a legit Safariland holster. We had
Probably
really
was.
shitty Serpa holster.
Well, they spend too much money on gear and not enough money on training.
My man said it like a champ, and that really is the case. I think right now, and it's probably, I don't know if this is changing anytime soon. Generally speaking, a police department will try to fix issues by getting equipment or saying that again, tasers are an example of this. In the amount, what does it cost? Taser is probably like what, $1,800 maybe just for the taser itself.
Probably.
And then you got taser
around
cartridges
that.
and then training. So you're probably looking at like almost $3,000 an officer between the training cartridges, actually supplying them with that, the holster, so on and so forth. They have to waste a whole day getting tased by the damn thing and doing your safety brief and all that kind of crap.
I don't think it's a requirement anymore.
Really?
Axon, I'm pretty sure Axon doesn't make it a requirement to get tased.
That's shitty. I had to get tased.
You should still get tased.
Yeah. Either way,
Yeah.
Because of that situation that happened in Grand Rapids, you should still get tased.
I'd be curious as to what a jiu-jitsu gym would charge to have an instructor come out and just give a couple lessons for $3,000 an officer. What you could accomplish out of an academy class on just learning empty hand skills, and then having a refresher every in service. Just quarterly. Hey, just refresh your empty hand skills for $3,000 an officer.
Send a training guy to BJJ school to get black belt.
Just one.
Yeah.
And he can proliferate the idea. I don't know. Just an idea. I know it's a crazy one, but I wonder what the effective rate of that would be when applied on effecting an arrest without creating injuries, or at least not unreasonable.
80 to
I think
95%.
we should just train everybody in Krav Maga and say screw it.
100%. There it is. That's it. Dick punches and eye gouges. That's all you need, right?
Wow.
Let's see. I found you on the rookie subreddit. Love the content. What's going on, my guy? Welcome to Only Cops. You have a lot of stuff to look through that you will either love or hate. So good luck with watching our content.
He has a gun back there.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be
Give
fine.
us 1033 orange truck and then same guy with the gun.
My guy. Look at this radio traffic. Look at this 2-man unit operating.
Turn it up
Must
a
be
little.
nice.
Must be nice.
61.
Huh? He has a gun back there.
Okay. Hey, give us 1033 orange working in, guy with the gun.
I got it.
Get down!
This-
1199, shots fired, suspect down. Get your hands up! Hands up!
There
You know
was a
what the-
fake gun.
Yeah, he had a fake.
I'm reading this stuff.
Get
yeah.
your hands up!
Rough.
Introducing
Get your hands up!
So,
B61, subject down.
pause it real quick. The most impressive part of this clip is there was not a single 10-9 uttered by dispatch. They caught all of that.
Yeah.
That was incredible. That's honestly like the most impressive bit of. So whoever, what police department is this? Modesto police. I'm gonna go send that
Yeah.
dispatch a freaking patch or something. That's incredible. If y'all can get me contact information for somebody in Modesto PD's Central State, I'm gonna go buy them Starbucks or something. That's the first time we've seen one of these 10-9 or people trying to walk on their traffic. Is this the best radio use we've ever seen?
Yeah.
Don't point fake guns at police officers. Shout out to 2-man units. I wonder how this glass broke. Did he shoot through his window?
I
Yeah.
think so.
That's a write up.
Yeah. Damage to a vehicle.
He shot
I
right
wonder-
next to it.
Yeah. So is the guy just like a pedestrian in the roadway or what?
Yeah, I think he was just walking on the road.
Yeah, don't point fake guns.
Get
at
your
people,
hands
dude.
up!
I don't
Get
know
your
how the
hands
window
up!
broke.
B61, subject down.
Looks like he shot through it, but
B61, keep the comms clear.
keep.
Oh,
the
there it
comms
is. Oh,
clear.
there it is. They had to go ruin it. You guys just ruined your Starbucks. That was probably patrol. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it probably was.
He did say in the beginning to give him traffic, so I don't know why. Anyway.
I don't understand why anyone's getting on the radio after that. Like you hear
Yeah.
1033 traffic.
Copy!
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, that's just the other side.
Jesus. That sucks. When in like I don't know, man. I mean, good on them that hopefully nobody else got hurt in that kind of situation, but like I don't know if there's good answers to those situations. Like what do you do, right? If you're a city and you have somebody walking around like, I don't know, with a machete or something weird. Like what's your answer to that to create some semblance of safety? Because you're gonna get complaints. Guess you could try to hose them down with a fire hose or something, but I don't know, man.
Not in
That's
Texas.
sucky. I don't miss that. No, not in Texas. That's for damn sure. Not in Texas.
Walk around with whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Well.
Kind of.
We'll keep going. I was just checking the chat. Shout out to Police Posts.
Hey, look who commented on this one.
Hey, my gosh. Shout out to Prius.
Hey, come on! He's right here.
Oh boy, in the Prius.
Come out of the.
Oh, geez. Hey, let's get in the gunfight, my dude.
Yeah.
That was a cop
Jeez.
that just got shot.
No, I know, but holy shit, like, hey, girl, it's Jesus.
Yeah.
You can see the suspect's rounds impacting the wall behind the male officer as they exchange gunfire. Here's a portion of the body-worn camera video from the male officer.
This whole thing started last night, past midnight. Some claiming that she might have been cheating on him. And he did fire around inside the home. Hoping PD would respond yesterday, but apparently they haven't got a call. And today, he did try to put a phone cord around his neck, trying to kill himself. He also mentioned that he is willing to go out and
He was
shoot
threatening to show up? This is him showing up?
Yes. Who's here?
Could that have been a phone call?
So essentially, he ambushed him.
What a dick.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah. Jesus. That's a pretty short stick, I'm not gonna lie. That's the shortest of sticks that you could possibly get.
Yeah.
My only, like I said, my only 2 cents on that is, and I've never been shot, so I can't sit here and bullshit and act like I'm some hard ass that would have done anything differently. I probably would have sat on the ground like a pussy if I got shot. But hey, man, you're in a life or death situation. Like, fight, dude. Like, I mentally prepared. They did this stuff. Uh, we had Fight Sim 1 when we were doing defensive tactics, and so you learn all this jujitsu and you feel like a badass, and they like wear you out and force you to do something. And the whole aspect of it is they take all of your tools away from you, right? And they just ensure that you're as wore out as you possibly can. So I went considerably quicker than Bill did. Bill was in much better shape than I was. And so Bill's 20 minutes of getting tired was probably like me of 10 minutes of getting tired, and then they force you to fight your way out of a situation. And the
Yeah, they
concept of that
beat
is
my
called,
ass, dude.
yeah, dude. It was the same. I had that and OC day on the same day. It was really shitty.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the aspect of that, the concept is called stress inoculation training, and is that they're going to stress you out. They're going to put you under a lot of duress. They're going to tell you, "Hey, bro, rise and overcome your circumstances." And it's because in that situation, had that person been more motivated, that first officer's dead.
Yeah.
I understand the first round did hit her, and that's a fucky situation. But like, in your mind right now, psychologically, be thinking to yourself, if I'm gonna be in a deadly situation, my response needs to be to fight. You don't have to fight well, just fight. Make yourself as unappealing as you possibly can, man. Laying on the ground there to die is a sketchy situation, and there's a mental exercise for that. The other part of that's again, you just don't want to be going through that while you're on the ground with a gunshot wound. If that makes sense. I don't know what the nature. She could have got hit in the face for all I know, and it would have made sense why you're kind of out of the game there. But holy shit, dude! I hope she's okay. I don't know what the context for that is, but
Yeah.
shout out on that backup officer for getting in the game and probably saving her life. To be honest.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hello, everyone. How you doing today, Rocky Johnson? What's going on? I see your dirty message that you redacted. Don't think that wasn't something scandalous.
It wasn't. I saw it.
Poofy, good to see you, my dude. Just came home. Apparently we got Family Guy episodes going out there. For real, Army taught us if you're gonna die from it, make them die for it too. I agree. Playing Forge, my God, it's a mindset. It's a weird mindset, but if you're signing up to do the job, that is a potential reality for you, and you have to be. It's part of almost like an everyday ritual that you tell yourself that, hey, if it's going to be my time, at least I'm not going by myself, or I'm going to try to make the job easier for whoever has to walk over my dead body to go do something. It's a weird mindset, and we might have a whole podcast on what that mindset is and why it exists. But we did that stuff all the time, so we'll keep going.
Go down.
Shout out to Police Post. Right?
Go. Stop. Alright, 13, where you guys at now? Throw your hands, dude. Get your hands out of your pocket. Dude, stop.
Oh, I remember this one.
Get your hands out. What? Come on.
Jeez. On Wick here, Jesus.
Ooh.
Come on. Die! Drop the gun! Die! It's over here!
So he had his radio in his hand.
Jesus.
Yep.
And then he had a malfunction. But
short stick. Very short stick. I remember this video.
So yeah, this guy got shot in the leg and shot the suspect.
My guy.
Both officers, that other guy got shot like in the hand or the lower arm. So yeah, but
yeah, it's a short. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's the one thing. Like I said, now that I'm a dumb civilian and I just sit on my ass all day, I'm less stressed out about this as I was before. But when you're on patrol, like there's a very real, especially if you notice that like when they stopped the suspect, he already had his gun out.
Mm-hmm.
Like he already kind of knew he was walking into one of those situations. They could be ready.
The context said they got
multiple
from shot spotter.
Yeah. And it was Chicago, so you're kind of just always ready in Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, in Chicago, anytime I get out of my car.
Yeah, no kidding.
Got it out.
So it's I don't know. Like I said, it know what you're walking into and treat the threat with the respect it deserves, if that makes any sense. because again, you could die from that. There's been plenty of officers that have
That's
died.
why I just
in
don't
those
go to
situations,
Chicago.
yeah. There's that too. Just kind of drive around it. My dude really thought he was in Ready or Not. AI suspect. Jesus. Fucking poof. What's going on, Chris? It is good to see you. This is his second stream in a row, my guy. Good to see you, my guy. We are on to police post again. Unable to create distance. I'm reading ahead. We'll keep going.
Create distance by creating angles.
Bro, my guy.
So this guy got stabbed. This guy did not get injured.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, who drove off and left him there?
I don't know, dude.
Some asshole.
Dude, no kidding. He's like, oh,
So
I'm gonna go secure the scene.
and then if you want good drills, go to police post and check out their stuff. But we're not gonna watch it. So.
My guy, shout out to police post. He's always posting good content. Oh, no music.
I know.
Hey, shout out to Sergeant Tuttle here. Go
Sergeant Tuttle's trying to get us freaking demonetized with the music here, but y'all should go watch this on his Instagram with the sound on because it's really funny.
Let's see what he's got here.
Oh shit!
Oh no! Oh no, dude, bro,
I was not.
bro.
So
I wasn't ready for that.
I hope that guy's okay. Unless he hurts
I
himself.
don't.
In that case, I hope the ground did what the ground's supposed to do.
There's a highway underneath him.
I don't know, man. Jeez.
Definitely go watch that with the sound on.
You know what? You know what? That's still not as bad as the guy that jumped out of the car last week. Like he tried to jump. That's
I agree.
the worst. He takes the cake for the dumbest attempt at trying to evade police on the planet. Producer Juan said parkour.
Parkour. I think you yelled that on the way down. Parkour.
Yes.
Was it the "I hope I don't fall"
Yes.
sound?
Yes. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
That's pretty funny.
You're gonna be murdered right the second.
So, Josh, I want you to read this in your admin voice.
The new, all right, buttholes. So we got a new policy coming out. It's going to be called the new normal of policing. It says, and I'm going to read verbatim what this policy says. Oh wait, I got the hat and everything. Hold on. Gotta undo it to get it over my headphones.
There it is.
All right, buttholes. Sir, I'm sorry you're being murdered right this second. I can't respond because I don't want to upset the suspect. Okay. So the important part here is that I called him and I tried to de-escalate the situation, but it didn't work from my desk. He said he won't go to jail, so I have to let him go. So don't use force at all, like at all. Like that's our new form of de-escalation. Anyways, have a nice day.
Good job. That was great. That was perfect.
So yeah, that's probably use of force policy in a lot of places. I had this. I was actually talking to somebody about this this week actually. Currently, there's a lot of like SWAT teams and things of that nature that are starting to take a policy where they just kind of hang out, create a perimeter, and wait. Right. And there is some merit to that as a tactic, as far as not like don't rush into something if you don't need to. Right. If you have a situation contained, let it be its thing. But at the end of the day, yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, eventually, there are going to be events in which law enforcement has to go do the thing. You got to go take the person and put the person into jail. And some of those people are so motivated that they'll jump off of bridges, clearly. But they'll also do things where they are okay with hurting people or they're victimizing people already.
Yeah.
In the city that we left policing and when we were still there, our SWAT team did stuff and we did stuff and we were allowed to do stuff. Our crime rate, our violent crime rate was at a certain place, right? And so as we left and as a lot of other people left the department because they were starting to change policy towards this, hey, let's leave a guy there. I had a specific call where we got in a 4-hour standoff with a guy who was threatening to burn his apartment complex down and he had like the whole, it was his propane tank guy. He had first discharged his shotgun off the porch, which is only a Class A misdemeanor in Texas. Shout out. And then the mere threat of trying to burn it down, even though burning it down would have been arson, which is a felony, he didn't do it. He just threatened to do it. And he gets in this whole standoff, and we've all pointed guns at a bunch of people and evacuated the place, but we had to leave him there.
I was
And
on this call.
Yeah, and I wonder how safe that apartment felt after watching 40 officers get into a 4-hour standoff with a guy.
And then walk away. Like,
like
I'm pretty
happened.
sure I took over for Josh pointing my rifle at this guy because Josh and I were both rifle certified. They had to call me up from South Side. I worked South Side. He was on North Side.
Yep.
They had to call me up from South Side because I was the only available person with a rifle. They made me come point my rifle at this guy for 2 hours while the sergeants and the SWAT team talked. The SWAT team said, "We're not going to get him." And we all left.
All left. Just like that. And so what happened to violent crime post us leaving and things of that nature is it inextricably went up. I don't know how it went up. And it's violent crime. Again, like you're talking about like petty theft and
it was going up while we were there. And
and it was going up.
Only gone up further.
I'm, to be honest, as a citizen, I'm not worried too much about like shoplifting, to be honest. Or I'm not terribly worried about like people not getting their registration up to date. Does it matter? Yes, there's laws on that for a reason. The thing that should really concern people, and the reason why this conversation keeps coming up about use of force and why we're having this one, or why I'm bringing up this point, is violent crime. I'm talking like shootings, stabbings, robbings, assaultings, ag assault, all that stuff. Because that's dangerous. I mean, innocent people get hurt. These pursuits when somebody doesn't get caught in the foot chase, they steal a car, and now it's a car chase. And instead of a foot chase, you maybe have an officer roll an ankle or the guy get into a shooting. You can now kill a family of 4 in an accident or things of that nature. So it's just without any real consequence for violent criminals to run up against. It just escalates, and it escalates to a point where eventually innocent people start getting hurt. And so you do need to have some latitude for law enforcement to go and snatch these people out of the society because they're going to hurt you. The analogy I always give people is if you're stuck in traffic and you're all having to merge over to a lane because there's an accident, right? No matter what, every single time there's some asshole that just decides that they're going to ride in a lane that needs to be empty and get ahead, right? That one asshole, by my now joke about it, it's like 1 out of every 50 people. You're going to have one asshole that just does not care, almost to a sociopathic level. Now, give that person the motivation to try to assault you. And how much do you want to be at that person's mercy of not being, a good neighbor? That's my only 2 cents. So anyways, we'll keep going. Dark Horse, Lionheart. Follow
this
them.
is
Check it out.
dope.
You should follow them.
You should go follow their page because they are making some ridiculously cool videos. There's music in this one, so we're not going to play it, but
this is dope.
Bro, look at this. Got his ass.
That's dope.
Got his ass.
Does this work?
Yeah.
The car's still trying to move, dude.
Bro.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. This is dope.
This works?
Yep.
This is
this is the most Batman shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's like Star Chase and then this thing.
And he's trying, bro. He's trying.
He's done so.
I mean, it's a front-wheel drive car, so he's getting a little pull, but I bet you that SUV's in 4-wheel low and just cranking, dude.
R.I.P. Look at that.
That's so cool.
Oh, and it's so much safer than a pit, too, because you're not worried about this vehicle just careening.
Safer for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this asshole included.
What, is there a name for this product here? Was it the PPD?
It just says Grapple.
Grapple? That's the most badass thing I've seen.
This was 6 days ago in Phoenix.
Dude, shout out, dude. That's fucking incredible. That's a life-saving device.
Freaking cool.
Oh my God, Jacob's comment. Get over here.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to the Mortal Kombat fans.
We're going to watch it one more time.
Having your PD.
Got him.
That's so incredible, dude. Let me look. This video is from Josh's colonoscopy. Wow.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Whoa.
Let's see. Riverside County, San Bernardino, both counties had their SWAT vehicles stolen. wow. That guy probably didn't drive very far. SWAT vehicles are super fuel inefficient.
Yeah.
Also, why would you steal a SWAT vehicle? It's stupid. It's like the most noticeable, or like a patrol car. It's like the most noticeable thing.
Yeah.
You can't just go to paint and spray and like a Grand Theft Auto. The heat's gone. They're not going to notice it's a patrol car now.
How'd you get
Not
those
at all how that
lights up
works.
there?
I wonder.
Yeah. So.
Gotham SWAT officers have an average experience time of 2 days. Poofy. I'm not going to read your comments anymore. Anyways, we'll keep going.
Yeah.
Running, dude. 23-1. Come on.
I think we've watched this before, but I couldn't remember. So.
I think it was last week.
This was last week?
Are you scared?
Yeah. No.
No, I'm just saying. I think.
Oh, I remember this.
I don't know if we've.
For me, is like 2 months ago.
I don't know if we've watched it on a stream or not, but I know Josh and I have.
Running's not gonna help.
Sent this to each other.
All right. One, I run a lot.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that felony. Look, see.
On side trail, I'm here with him.
Yeah.
Hold on. Look, we're gonna walk back. Okay.
I wish TikTok got bigger.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Now,
pause it real
the thing
quick.
of it is, you're still not in trouble.
It does get bigger.
This guy's
Gotta play
doing
with it.
an awesome job talking to this guy. I remember this video, so it's the only reason why I'm prefacing it this way. You cannot ask more out of an officer to be cooler with a guy that just ran from him, right? You really couldn't, to be honest. I've done this before, like IRL in the wild, where you're talking. I don't know that I'm going to talk to him that close, unless I'm ready to go hands on. But and he's got his gloves on. He knows that that's where it's going. But like,
yeah,
big oof with how much he's got room to hide stuff, and specifically that you've never seen his left hand. As we're standing here,
and I'm pretty sure there was call text about him having a weapon. I'm almost positive I remember that, but I don't know.
Anyways, we'll keep going.
But obviously, I can't trust you not to run anywhere. All right, so come on.
Like he was gonna hurt himself or something.
Okay.
Jesus, dude.
Hey! You shot me! He's got a knife! Hey! Stop! Stop! Stop it! Stop! Stop right now!
These guys survive this?
I got him at gunpoint!
Before we get
Stop right now! Stop! Nick!
Oh, he knows the guy.
The suspect or the officer?
Oh, the suspect.
Oh.
He's
Yeah, I
not
think so.
tasing this guy. You psychopath.
It worked?
It worked.
Did he
Stop!
fall on the knife?
Stop right now! Put it down! Drop the knife! Go to the side! Put your hands behind your back! Put it behind your back right now!
He did
Put
not
your
put his
hands
gun
behind your
down.
He sure did.
Nah.
Jesus.
He sure did.
Put your hands behind your back now! Turn over! Turn over!
What a wild man. I don't know.
Julian 33.
I'm impressed the taser worked, because look at where the probes are.
Well, that might have been from the first one.
Oh, did he shoot it twice?
Huh?
Yeah,
Am I bleeding?
Oh.
Yeah, you okay? I don't know. What happened? You reached around and stabbed me.
You feel like
Yeah,
I'm in
been
prison,
that
my dude.
Fuck that guy.
I'm not gonna lie, and I know this about myself. That guy wouldn't have walked away from that situation. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like,
Fuck that guy.
The the Pikachu cheese. The amount of I shout out to this officer for going above and beyond the call of duty here to go take this guy into custody, but that is a deadly force situation. Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad it went down the way that it did. I'm not glad that the officer got stabbed, but I'm glad the guy was able to walk away from that situation. That the officer had the courage to go do the right thing. Maybe I'm super jaded now, and I can say this because I'm out. The old boy that's willing to stab me in the neck, I'm sorry, my dude. Like, you cannot allow that person to then go run off into the woods and possibly go stab somebody else. There's case law that's going to protect you on that. I don't know, man. He said, "Right, you, Jacob." Let's see, bro. Nintendo company's gonna come wreck our Steam after this one, probably. Let's be honest.
Nah.
Posted today. We'd love to hear y'all's input. Brian, if you're in our Discord, go ahead and post it in there. We'll see if we can pull it up.
We'll do it next week. We've got a lot of shit to do today.
Okay. We'll put it in the Discord.
But put it in there so we can talk about it.
What is this? Oh, damn. From 2012.
That's convoy. I do this bank.
Could be a lot of team retirees today.
This was another one. It was in the Discord.
It's better just not to know.
Yeah.
You know? That's why I'm like, okay. How things actually get done.
The front door's open. I can see why they come up.
You guys won't have to worry about the screen door. I'll get it.
Go ahead.
Go down. I'm behind you.
Cover now.
Go. We're here.
Keep it in your
I got high.
phone, Josh.
I got high. Front door's open. I'll get it. I got it, Jeff.
I'm gonna go to the left side.
Police department, search warrant! Police department, search warrant! Ah, hey, what? Coming through, fire! Go! Police department, search warrant! Get down here! With you! Need one!
With you.
Okay, just relax, okay?
One on front of the couch there.
Up, hun. Get up. On top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head.
Get a female right here.
I got it.
Back.
We need one in the back.
Need one.
I'll take your bike a little bit. Clear. Come back. Got one here. Need one in here.
Need one back here, guys. One coming out with one.
You pull the door. I get it. Clear. You want to check these? Or you think it's worth it?
He said COD level of camera. Okay, I don't know that it's secondary search time. Come on.
It was big enough to fit if you were small.
Hold the stairs.
Okay, you got it. I'm going. All right, coming. Alan, you gonna go?
Go. Who went up? How many you got?
A bunch. We need one.
Okay, I'm going down.
Got one right there too.
That's very annoying.
Like a 4-story house.
With you.
No kidding.
Basement with
You hold it. Just hold it.
one story upstairs. I would hate to search basement, to be honest. Like,
Just hold it, Josh.
I got you.
I got you, my guy.
yeah.
I just got
There's a cat. Ready?
There's a cat.
Here, I'll kick it.
the cat.
Go ahead. Look right. I got left.
Door over there. Door.
Bruh. Nope.
No, we need
Nope,
another
all
one.
of this, dude. This sucks.
I'm with you guys.
Here, let's do this one first. Go ahead.
These guys got the big cajones.
This is clear. This is clear.
Okay, come on out.
The only opening guys we had was in
Go wedge that door.
Okay, this is clear. This is just electrical.
Where you got an opening, Chad? It's up here on the left. We just got a cabin ceiling, so guys.
Anybody got a mirror?
I can see this wall here. The only thing I can't see, guys, is this right around the corner here.
Here, try this.
All clear.
It's just residual from the bang. There's no more being generated. It's cleared out a little bit since we started.
Good, stand up. Flops on.
Yeah, does your back door work okay?
Okay. All right, we're ready to take her out
Your
there.
front door doesn't
Okay,
anymore.
We know what the perimeter's monitoring.
Goodness gracious.
Come on up. Just follow him out.
We're gonna.
More
The
battering
glass is
ram?
we got bad.
Jacob, jeez.
Okay, that's okay.
I'll answer your question here in a second.
I know he's on the other side.
Hey, all 3 of us were qualified.
There's a fence over there.
And he's more senior than.
Walk out to the lieutenant. He'll tell you where to go.
I just qualified.
Say again.
Oh, did you really? Well, shout out.
Those are my cuts, by the way.
Oh, I just
shoot every 6 months.
Sean was probably qualified on a rifle before Josh and I were, since he's in the
100%.
military.
2016.
100% then.
Yeah.
I was still a dumb civilian back then. So, to answer your question, Poofy, we did 55 grain hollow points. They were, I think, I don't remember what the brand was, but they were confetti. They basically disintegrated
were
the second thing.
Were they American Eagle?
Anything. No, it was nicer than that.
Was it? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I think it was. Anyways,
maybe that's what we shot on the range.
That's what we used to qualify. That is what we shot on the range.
Yeah.
Should have used OC and a mag. Jeez, producer one. Jesus, dude. Next run's gonna be the 2012 OC challenge. Jeez. Click on those NVGs. Yeah, night vision goggles would have been nice in that space. Flashlights do feel shady, but I have no SWAT experience. I got to hang out with SWAT periodically, and I got to be the kid holding the flashlight for daddy plenty of times.
Only on the outside, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
we never went
like,
inside.
Yeah, no. If SWAT was involved, that was their operation, and we were just there to occupy space.
I got to be close twice, and that was about it.
Yeah. So SWAT they hit different. It's just a very different. That was an example of a warrant. People have a lot of heartburn about no-knock warrants. For the very reason,
I don't like them.
Yeah, because it's a very violent encounter, and they don't know that you're police. They clearly announced audibly multiple times prior to forcing entry into the residence. And if you have a search warrant, which should be pretty hard to get. I'm a constitutionalist, so I believe in the amendments afforded to citizens via the Constitution. But if you're able to convince a judge that you have enough evidence to believe, that you go in there, that's what a warrant looks like. As what a search warrant looks like. So we'll keep going. Cone duty, sure. Oh my god.
Recording.
Cone duty. That's incredible. I have been on cone duty before.
Don't open the door.
Open the door.
Oh my god.
Watch out.
Hell yeah. I don't know about
Just
that.
fired.
That's a bit too many.
Yeah. A bit too long.
Yeah.
Driver, show me your hands!
He won't do it because he's probably
Driver,
dead.
show me your hands! Hey, no. Stay back here. Pull.
Oh, you're
Yeah, what are you doing?
Just cover.
You're on the pot, dude.
How many are in the car?
Yep.
Tell them to slowly exit. Open the door from the outside.
Come here. Hands on top of your head.
On top.
Interlock your fingers. Turn the other way. Walk back towards us now.
Driver, show me your hands.
Yeah,
Driver, show me your hands.
So pause it real quick. So the heartburn and you can probably see it in Sean and I's face the second they start ripping rounds into this car. I mean, unless you're taking rounds, a fleeing car is not a go shoot 'em kind of situation.
Not a threat.
Not anymore. You might have got away with it
that
10, 15
been,
years ago, but not now.
Yeah, that is not kosher. That hasn't been kosher in decades. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Again, the threat of deadly force can be leveraged when the threat of deadly force is there with you, right? Now, the threat and the use is two very different things.
Unless he had a gun in the car. I guess he could have had he could have had a gun.
Even if the driver had a gun, like the dude with the body cam, he was justified.
Yeah, but the other guy, not even close.
Ripping rounds.
And he only shot because the first cop shot.
Yeah, and God forbid the passenger got hit.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty shady.
Yeah.
Bro, they look at me and they get a warrant blank for it. Jesus.
Driver, show me your hands. Now. Go.
Can you see his?
Nah, bro, you're not getting hands.
You see his head on the steering wheel.
Driver, show me your
one
hands.
of the guys said, I feel like he's unconscious.
Probably.
You think?
Was he awake and conscious when you exited the car?
Yeah. They're asking the passenger. It's actually kind of
He
smart.
wasn't awake?
Nah, man, he's asleep.
He was dozing off.
Next unit up here, we need a
Can't
shield.
imagine. Bro, I wish I had shields.
Driver, show me your hands.
We're in
I've
no
got a
rush
video
now.
for next week that uses shields.
Please.
It's the same officer.
Yep.
I like that rumbler they have.
Yeah, it's a nice siren.
They shake cars. It's dope.
Yeah, dude, that guy's.
Yep, we're good there.
Yeah.
Think we know what happened to him.
We don't need to show anything like that. So
Here comes the
again,
lawsuit for failing to render aid.
dude. Well, and the issue is too, like, if you're not getting responses, like even verbal responses or whatever, and you're not seeing any further movements, you do owe it to that person to try to go and secure them and render aid. I know it's a shitty situation to be in as an officer, but just because you could leverage deadly force does not alleviate your need to do something. Even if it's just secure the scene so that EMS can go do it, because it's very easy to sit there and say, well, I don't have any first aid training, because 90% of officers don't, nor the equipment to do it, but you can create scene security so that EMS can come and do it. But the amount of time it took them to approach the car, in today's day and age, and I'm agreeing that it should be there. Yeah, you got to render aid. You can't just leave the guy there in the car.
Not only, whenever you attempt to seize someone under the Fourth Amendment, and using any kind of force, including deadly force, is a seizure of your Fourth Amendment right.
Yep.
The officer who is attempting to seize you has an immediate liability over you. So if he died, it's the officer's fault.
Yep.
Obviously, because the shooting wasn't justified, but it's his fault twofold because he failed to render aid.
Because you got to imagine if we get into a shooting and we exchange gunfire, and I shoot Sean and he finally decides he's going to dump the gun and whatever, and I go seize Sean, I have to be expeditious and reasonable about doing that, because I'm going to be held to that standard, because now he's no longer posing a threat. I no longer have any reason to do deadly force. I now have the responsibility, like you said. I am
like a weird switch.
Yeah, I am now responsible for it. And oftentimes that's the reason why, as a backup officer in this specific situation, you probably should take over. Especially if it's that officer shooting. Because again, his headspace could be very different than yours. He just got into a life or death situation, or believed he was in a life or death situation. So he needs to no longer be making tactical decisions at that point. You need to be doing it. Hell, I've overridden. Bill and I were both there. Bill got to sit there and watch me completely override a sergeant on a call like that, because he decided to be a deer in headlights while we had a vehicle stopped on what was potentially a shooting suspect.
Yep. You
can't just stand there on the pot and not do anything. You gotta act, and failure to act is a disciplinable. I guess there's a word for that. It's a thing you could be disciplined for.
Wasn't even our side of town.
Nope. But you had a bunch of guys with thumbs up their butts. You go and you handle the call.
4 of them, dude.
Yeah.
3 patrol officers and a sergeant, and Josh and I show up. I got my rifle out, and Josh took the guy into custody. Dude had nothing to do with the incident, and Josh and I left.
Well, and again, that's not because I'm Billy Badass the cop. There were plenty of better cops that I worked with. It's just like that's the problem when you're that close to the situation. That shooting happened on their side of town. It was their radio traffic, and it was their shit to handle. But because of that, you can be very easily paralyzed by fear. And that's just a natural reaction. That's not because they're pussies or anything like that. This is just the natural reaction to, oh my God, I'm in a deadly force situation. I was not. I was responding to a deadly force situation. So it's very easy for Bill and I to think with a clear head, like, hey man, is that traffic stop like a million of these other ones that we've done? Let's go create some scene safety and get the hell out of there. So
I was shocked when we showed up and no one was doing anything.
I'm with you.
That's what I was shocked about.
And so I preface that by saying, It's not unreasonable that it is supposed to happen, but that is something that training and experience is supposed to be able to overcome. We have a lot of again, we had an officer get stabbed in the neck
Yeah.
that was able to still navigate seizing somebody. After that, in really the most judicious way that you really could have, and in the fairest way that you could have, not just for himself but for the suspect. So
Yeah.
it can be done, but it is a lot to ask, and I get that. Hashtag why I am no longer in law enforcement. So we'll keep.
I'm trying to get out.
That's right.
And Reese got out. My guy, shout out to Reese. I did BJJ with Canadian cops from the hell's NB.
Oh,
Brunswick.
Read his
New
other
Brunswick.
comment. He said you can
That's,
work
like, right next to
patrol
Maine.
while waiting for the academy in Kansas and Arkansas.
Damn.
Fuck
So
no.
you can do the same thing in Maine, but you have to go through a 100-hour course.
Hell,
No.
not no, but hell no, dude.
A 100-hour course?
So it's not really 100 hours. So it's
That's
40
nothing.
hours. Yeah, it's 40 hours online with like
Jesus.
laws and like case law and all that stuff, and then you have to go through 80 hours of in-person class, and then it's like you have to do all the ISTs all the ISTs for the last 2
Yeah,
years.
that's gonna fix policing. Shit like
Yeah,
that.
and then you have 80 hours of FTO.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Which is like not even close to being enough.
That's
Yeah.
How long was our
It's so
academy,
down.
Josh?
It's like 7, almost 8 months.
Like
And then
whenever
FTO is another like 5.
Yeah.
I think it's almost a whole
And
year, and then you're still on
you-
probation.
you got to think, like, I deal with these guys that have not gone to the academy yet,
Sure.
like the neighboring jurisdictions, like because like here's my jurisdiction,
Yeah.
and it's just
And you're surrounded by them.
So it's like
So our academy
Yeesh.
was 1,200 hours
Yeah.
because it was 8 months, 40
it
hours a
wasn't
week,
long enough.
bro.
Yeah.
And then
It's still not
fuck,
long enough.
13 weeks. I
Well,
think
and
our
we
academy was
were-
long enough.
Well, and we were required to have a 4-year
We got
degree
good
prior to
stuff,
getting there,
like-
anyways. To be
yeah.
fair,
Yeah, that makes sense.
We had
So
a great
we have-
academy.
have
I'll never take that
yeah,
away from our old
yeah.
department. They
4
do
years,
Yeah.
4 years
a
in
great
college,
academy.
and about a year and a half worth of training.
Yeah.
So, and our staff at the training center, my
Was great.
corporal, our corporal was incredible.
Yeah.
This was a very seasoned corporal. He was in FTO prior to coming into the academy, and our training staff was bar none probably some of the best in the business. Quite literally, and I don't say that to just that. That is a lot of them aren't there anymore, and that makes me sad for the officers that are going to that department now. But there was some really incredibly smart and put together guys that put together with like next to no resources. There was Dallas had way more than we did. Fort Worth had way more as far as resources for training is
Mhm.
concerned than we did. But we got some of the best training in the world, I think,
Yeah.
for law enforcement.
I'm sure your training is way better than mine, but I'm always on the premise of there's never enough.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And to an extent, I can see that. That I don't know that
Yeah.
you're ever.
I don't think there's
fully-
enough retraining. Like
That's yeah.
there's
Yeah.
not enough
Yeah.
training
Yeah.
throughout the year. Like that should be
Like
the-
you really should have like at least quarterly like,
minimum.
updates on stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Yearly case law updates aren't enough.
Dude,
No.
no kidding.
No.
Oh, by the way, this is now illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
What?
luck.
So that's why it hasn't been prosecuted in 6 months.
No, that's
That
not
makes more
that's not
sense.
why anymore.
Yeah, that's not why.
Well, It's because the prosecutors suck.
Yeah, they don't
Let's be real.
prosecute violent felonies
Yeah.
anymore. Jeez.
So here's another one from the Discord.
Hey, shout out to Discord.
And Josh, how do they get in the Discord if they want to share videos with us?
If you'd like to, if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, do that and turn on the bell notifications because we go live twice a week. But if you would like to be part of our Discord, you will have to join our Patreon group. Our Patreon group is as little as $1 a month, and that gives you access to us, and you can shit post all day long, and we have to see it because those notifications come to our phones.
Yeah,
So,
unfortunately.
yeah. So, anyways.
Good afternoon. We have the video of the day a state police officer was shot while trying to stop a fleeing suspect in Cedillo. It was a violent confrontation on
nice
a bridge
kid.
full of
Yeah.
traffic first thing in the morning. That officer survived a gunshot to the neck but remained calm the entire time.
She's in the Cadillac.
It started at a gas station in Edgewood.
Mr. Gasmart.
The clerk suspects
Like
a
that
woman
mic
was
mount.
doing drugs in
Yeah.
the bathroom and asked the officer for help. He blocks in the vehicle to go investigate, walking up to the
shit.
car.
Yeah.
Within 4 seconds, it takes a turn.
That's why you blocked me.
Like there one thing, Tommy's attempting to
Great.
flee, ran my car.
And the chase begins. After nearly 7 miles, the chase comes to an end with a quick move by the suspect and the officer.
Look at that.
Within seconds,
Assuming that's him getting hit in the neck.
Yeah.
the officer, Jeremy Vaughn, pauses to get his composure
CENTCOM, shots fired, I'm down.
and runs for cover, but quickly realizes the suspects are gone.
CENTCOM, I'm hit. Bleeding. Subjects are fleeing west. Female and a male.
He maintains remarkable composure.
We got gunfire on the overpass to City Hill.
He keeps an eye out while waiting for backup,
Dude's a
keeping
badass.
dispatch informed the whole time.
And I think I'm okay. I'm bleeding. Shot through the shoulder, possibly the chest.
Probably went right by his
Subjects are fleeing
collarbone.
westbound.
What an
A
animal,
little bit of trouble
dude.
breathing.
It isn't
Dude, I'm
long
gonna buy
before a
him a wheelbarrow.
bystander and a fellow officer
No
arrive to
kidding.
help.
Give me a shot. Where you at, shot? He's been shot.
Still, Officer Vaughn shows great composure.
All right, man. He's hit right in the neck, right here. About it. Give me some.
I know this is very
Don't tell him
inappropriate.
that.
This is very inappropriate, but that police F-150 was dope.
It's pretty badass. So
Better than
this goes to the earlier call that I was talking about at the gas station where the 2 officers were there and there was an officer that got hit and
Yeah.
just kind of laid down. This
Yeah.
is what I mean.
This
And
dude
again,
stayed in
I
the
don't-
fight.
when he was his only advocate
Different
for safety.
mindset.
That's
He's
kind of what I was
he's
getting
also
at.
a
It's-
trooper, so
Yeah, troopers are different animals, and it's not to say I believe truly, in my personal opinion here, both those officers are heroes because they decided to go out to go do the job and did it to a point where they got injured. However, when you're looking at it from our side of the fence, and we've done this job, we've kicked doors, we fight people, and all this kind of stuff. Our expectation is what this officer is doing. We want this for ourselves, and we want this for other officers to be able to rise to the occasion and save themselves.
Yeah.
However, this guy's got big dick energy for hope.
All right. Let me get this vest off and just understand. Pull it off very careful because it hurts.
28 of Royal Boy Lincoln 913. Last seen traveling westbound from.
he's also not young, so I'm even more impressed.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Meanwhile, the search
He's
for that
probably been shot
suspect
before.
gets underway. They covered
New Mexico,
Albuquerque,
maybe.
Moriarty,
He's
the
like,
East
"Damn it,
Mountains,
not
everywhere
again."
in between. It would be 24 hours before officers would have
What a
the
nice guy.
accused shooter.
Too bad that
named
guy's still
Caleb
alive.
Elledge.
I just have some questions for you.
He had quite a story
Why
that's
are you
very
there?
different from the
Like, how does
video.
my knee taste?
Start banging on the door handle, get out of the car. He said, get out of the car.
Sean, I love you.
Hey, say, you know, backed up, I took off, and we out. You know,
not a very good liar, dude.
You know what I mean? What am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, no, that. And so, I back up again, and then he hits it again, boom, and then this time we're stuck, you know what I'm saying? And then I just, right to, I told my chief to sit back and I just started shooting, you know what I mean? I wasn't trying to hurt the dude, you know?
I wasn't
Oh,
trying to
you
hurt
shot
the dude.
her,
I
that's
just
all.
started shooting.
The woman in the car with Elledge, Alana Martinez,
Oh,
was
look at
arrested
that
with him
couple.
that day.
Woo.
She was charged with harboring or aiding a
Man.
felon, but not for the
Taxpaying
shooting.
citizens
As
right
for the
there.
officer,
Fucking dream team.
So I'm always going to be an advocate for people being safe and for good things happening, and I believe that Jesus loves everyone and wants everyone to be safe. But
I don't.
I'm disappointed that that guy survived. That's all I'll say. The suspect.
Yeah.
4-2, if we get some units, we went west. All right. Look. Can I kick it? Watch out, watch out.
Look at that donkey
Fix your
kick.
hands!
Not his first day. Whoa, music. Hill.
It's on YouTube, dude.
It's,
It's code BlueCam.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not,
It's on YouTube. Okay. I
It's
was like,
on.
whoa,
It's
whoa.
on YouTube.
Trying to save the
On
stream.
April
I've
13,
seen so many of his
2021,
videos that
Rock
his-
County deputies received information about a man that was at a residence
Hey, it's
in
not that
Beloit,
one
Wisconsin.
city. Well, it's
The
still in
man was
Wisconsin,
identified as
but
27-year-old
it's not in
David
that other city.
the
Quinones.
only
At the time, David was currently a suspect in a burglary, a domestic incident, and a chase from a deputy. He also had a valid felony warrant through the Department of Corrections. When the deputy drove past the residence, he observed David's black BMW parked on the roadway. So the deputy parked in a nearby alley and waited for more units.
He's leaving. He's leaving right now. Yep, bye.
He said, yep,
the deputy noticed David leave the residence and enter his vehicle.
Probably his wife.
The deputy then pulled up and attempted to box his vehicle in. However, David was able to back up and take off at a high rate of speed.
Automatically authorized pursuit right there.
Yep. Felony pursuit.
Going south towards Portland.
Should have pitted him right there.
And I guarantee you it's policy that pits aren't allowed here. This would have saved so much liability from the city. I'm going to be honest. The second that chick got out of that car, I just probably plowed that thing right into the car in front of it. The city's going to pay for the damages anyways.
Probably.
Yep. For it. Let's not get in a pursuit here, but it is what it is. Who am I? Just some dumb person. On the
Wisconsin. Adam Charles Mary 2407. Adam Charles Mary
Jeez,
2407.
this guy. What an animal.
4230. What do you got for charge now?
Well, he's a suspect in my burglary from Bus Road. He's got a felony DOC warrant. And he's got fleeing charges from Christitas.
We got a sergeant like that.
He's driving good.
Wish I
The
could get my
second
pursuit
officer is
video,
calling
dude.
it. Standard pursuit policy.
Due to David's reckless driving, the deputy deactivated his lights and siren and terminated the pursuit.
No.
Shortly after disregarding
it's a good
the pursuit,
idea, but
he witnessed
so
David's
frustrating.
BMW strike a Buick at an intersection.
Yeah. He did the right thing. He did the right
402, he just crashed. I'll advise where we're at here when I get up
After striking the Buick, David's BMW struck parked vehicles in a driveway and then crashed into a detached garage. He exited the BMW
Man,
and
I'd be
fled on
pissed.
foot.
Oh, shit.
I'd be so mad.
402, he hit a house.
And special
And
place.
They can't say it's city stuff. Terminated.
Where do you go?
You know he's pissed.
402, if you get some units, we went west.
Better hope the cops find him
West of
before
the
I do
U-Haul
if you hit
storage.
my truck.
Good.
This is the importance of drones for everyday use.
Great.
Let's go find him.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go find him.
He done messed up today.
How are you doing?
This guy's demeanor.
Not good, dude. Look at his truck.
Imagine.
Dog's about to get him.
Did he bail out the passenger side through the garage? Okay. Come on, Sash.
Ooh, the 511 gloves.
Got some of them. They're nice.
Okay. Okay, Sasha.
Did you know that coffee can cause
Coffee doesn't cause any of that. Don't you lie. How dare you?
Fake news.
Fake news.
I can't be mad because we have ads now too. So.
Yeah.
Did he bail out the passenger side?
He bailed out the driver's window, but I was way back there because he's passing
Yeah.
in traffic.
I'm just looking for where to start the track from.
He dropped a surgical mask over here.
Okay, let's go to that. Hold on. You sure it's his too? It's not one.
At least he's protecting others against COVID.
100%.
Okay, come on. Go find him.
I can admire that.
So he ran, as far as we know, he ran maybe eastbound. Or westbound, I mean, sorry, westbound. Oh, we're gonna turn my radio
So
on.
pause.
Yep.
If you're a cop and you're watching this and they're already doing this and you're in a patrol car, what you don't need to go do is go where all the patrol cars are. You need to think, if I'm running currently, how far could I get away from the last place that they saw them and go ahead of them? I legitimately have caught like at least 5 people that have bailed from a traffic stop or bailed from whatever or got away in a foot chase by simply staying in my patrol car and going away from where they're looking to try to see. And I'll be like, hey, by the way, what was his description? And they describe the person that's looking at me like they're trying to avoid, an ex-girlfriend at a high school dance or something like that. And you're like, oh, this seems rather familiar. And I'm like, hey, and he takes off running. And I'm like, cool. I think this is our guy. And then I re-verify if this is our guy, and you detain the guy and do whatever. Don't go. It's like my biggest pet peeve when everyone wants to be part of the search, so they just kind of congregate all in one space when they really should be fanning out.
Yep.
And another thing, fucking don't stand in front of a canine.
You'd ever. That's a big no-no.
This officer, he's gonna get bit.
100% gonna get bit. But one time,
if his handler says the P word, that officer's getting bit.
Oh yeah. Anyways, we'll keep going.
Yep, take your dump quick. She got to take her quick dump.
Hey man, it's a dog.
Free bite shit, dude. Free gaming.
Yeah,
oh, there it is.
Pre-bright shit.
This right here?
No, right here.
Oh. Oh, there it is.
This might be for me.
I don't always trust what they say.
You never trust.
Never trust what they say. Yeah, there it is. All at the same time. We did it like a choir. Like never. No. Oh no.
Where is he? Where is he, Sash? Where is he?
He's like, I don't know, why don't you use your nose and find him, dick?
Yeah, dick. Plank Forge.
I'm not from Maine.
Where's he?
I don't have that dumb accent.
What's the Maine accent?
At least you're not from the dumb Carolina.
It's like a northern Alabama.
Oh.
Yeah, I felt she was leading us right to where the mask was. Now it's kind of breaking up a little bit.
Come on, Sasha.
I might take her west and just check those woods.
This guy hit it forward.
But I mean, he's from below. He knows the area.
Well, I deserved it.
Deserved it.
Yeah. Let's find him. Sucks.
Come on, girl.
Yep.
Well, it's after the crash. Canine Sasha tracked David, and he was taken into custody.
Can we get some sweet tracking action?
There's a mask. I think it's in the backyard.
I don't have a key for it right now.
Is there a lot of stuff in there?
It's on this side.
Okay. So right here. Off. Off. You wanna off? I'm gonna fling it open. We'll let it breathe for a second. Is it open? It's not open.
No. Kick it.
It's locked.
Kick it. Aha! There's a clue.
Pick it. Otherwise, we'll have to. Because if it, you know for a fact it was not locked.
He's right here. I got hands here.
All right.
No.
Can I kick
no,
it?
it is not the great state of North Carolina. No one's ever said that.
North Carolina doesn't exist.
I got it.
The front kick versus donkey kick, boys and girls. Donkey kick it. Pause it.
Oh boy, almost got
That
bit.
dog. What did we
Almost
say
got
about getting
bit.
in front of Canine?
Some of that's on the handler, though.
I'm with you. But boys and girls, this is called a donkey kick. This is how you kick doors if you've kicked a door before.
Pretty effective.
Every time, boys and girls. Also, I like the kick placement here.
Yeah.
Good place.
It's a good way not to break your ankle.
Agreed.
Let me see your hands!
Please, let me see your hands! Right here, I got commands. Alright, walk back to the
Yeah,
side.
bro, let the dog do.
Let the dog eat,
I
bro.
want you to get down to your knees.
Sean wants blood. He's like, blood for the blood god.
Walk your feet backwards.
Flat on the ground. Flat on your belly. Arms out like an airplane.
On your belly.
Like an airplane. Yep. Like an airplane. Outside.
Like an airplane?
Palms facing up. Put your palms facing up.
Who's that?
Who's yelling?
I don't know.
They need to
Okay.
chill.
All right. That's enough. He's in custody. So
Good job on them for figuring that out. Okay. Secondary searches are important things. That guy was pretty clever to get into that little shed. Now, I wouldn't have done that in the state that we're in right now. I would be getting into nobody's shed. The police might never find you. You might be
true.
buried under somebody's bushes.
yeah, I don't have a key for that door. It's locked. Please don't kick it.
Yeah.
Don't go in there. No one's in there. I promise. It's just a bunch of junk.
Poofy doggo aiming for the sweet spot.
Literally.
I wish I had that video. Fuck.
I'm sorry,
I got a
Kristen,
video
for-
of somebody's dog doing that.
Bro, the one time I had to stand next to Canine, we had a felony warrant service. It was in our favorite apartment complex in the 20s.
Of course it was.
Billiam. And so I was on rifle duty. And so I'm sitting there, and I happened to have a shout out to Streamlight. I had their ProTac, I think it's like the 1200 lumen light. So I'm shining my flashlight on there, and Canine goes, he's like, oh, Josh, put my last name. That's how you address officers. He wanted me to light the balcony. So he's holding his dog in one hand, and then he grabs me by my vest, then pulls me closer to him to point at where he wants it. And that dog took a good sniff of my leg. And I was like, look, bro, you want me to stand here next to you? You're going to have to chill out with that dog.
Yep.
And I like dogs, but we had bite dogs. Our dogs didn't sniff. Our dogs, they only bit people. We had big, scary ones. So that was my context for Canine.
It's true.
Junk. Yes, Canine would have been. He ran. But as Sean said, because he terminated the pursuit, and it made sense because there was no way he's catching a BMW in a patrol car. Let's be honest. That damage is not on the city because they were not involved in that pursuit at that point. Police dogs make me nervous, even though I'm not caring. We'll keep going. We'll play this one. Shout out to New Mexico.
Is on the lookout chasing down a guy.
That's active self-protection. Shout out to
who have been involved
Mr.
in
Correa.
an armed robbery, and there is
Good
a
channel.
firearm involved.
It's a very good
Chasing
channel.
down. We have audio. It's gonna get crazy.
Holy shit!
Oh, hell yeah.
My guy. So, pause it real quick. That was a sin for not having your red dot on already. That should be good. Should be getting turned on as it gets in the patrol car. Yes, we'll keep going.
2 to 6-9 or the primary unit. What are the charges at this time? What charges was it armed robbery?
You guys are pointing it right up.
Yep. Well, kind of.
Trying to.
What did he damage the weapon?
These are maybe questions you ask before you point your rifle.
6-2, shots fired, shots fired. Subject just shot at me. Shots fired, shots fired. Subject is shooting. Subject is shooting.
Got to be a spicy pursuit, dude. I tell you, what an awesome state to get in a
There's
pursuit.
a car coming up. I don't you think
It's flat.
Yeah,
my target.
nice road. I think I drove on this
We
road.
are still proceeding at 120.
my
Shots are fired.
glorious
The
cookie
passenger
flag.
shot the passenger shot the round with a 1911. It looked like.
A 1911. He's calling out the gun from this distance. What a psycho, dude.
Well, he probably saw it when the
Okay,
dude
we got
stuck
light
out the
traffic
window.
now. 6-2 Santa Fe. Get a hold of state police. See if their helicopter up or Albuquerque police's helicopter's up. And check with BCSO. Get me a helicopter.
That's some shit you would say.
Border Patrol.
100%.
Freaking love Border Patrol.
They're not the ones you want taking you into custody. They do not mess around.
No, but their helicopters do.
They're
They
pretty
have
legit.
expensive cameras.
The 2 times I got to experience the helicopter was incredible.
I got to experience it from a distance. It was very cool to watch.
I got to talk to the helicopter once.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, you got the full experience.
Yeah, it was dope. Super
I've had. I think I got the chopper.
This dude's fucking wild.
What a crazy bastard.
They do training on this.
I'm not saying it's not justified, and I'm not saying he can't do it, but holy cow.
Oh, I'm not saying like this guy is. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about that.
Pretty cool training on that.
But
I have no experience doing this, so I can't critique it too much.
I
but
do
feel
appreciate
like,
that he's smart enough to stick the barrel out the
he
windshield now.
poked a hole in the glass, and
Well, he shot a hole in the glass.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I mean, he's doing what you can, but Jesus, dude. I don't know if there's a technique where this is where lasers make sense. The one time that I think it makes a lot of sense. Like a visible laser, like on it. I don't know that you can see it in this type of light.
We had a laser that was on a gun with like a stock and a night scope. It was just a laser.
Cool.
Powerful. You can blind somebody with it.
I bet. Oh, he's taking controlled fire at this thing. What a wild animal. Tell you what, I don't envy that guy. Where's his backup?
Imagine just
Shot again.
Dude, no kidding.
Continues to shoot. Continues to
And at this point, you can't cancel.
Oh no, there's no way. Dude, you're just chasing this guy to hell and back, dude.
Yeah.
I've got a couple rounds in my vehicle. 80 on 10-4.
That's a right.
Saturday on 10-4. Continuing 124. Yeah, 10-4. It is the passenger. Driver has not fired. Passenger out the passenger window. Fired at me several times. Return fire. It is a deadly force situation.
I'm almost 100% sure I drove on this road.
On the last round, citizens were passing. Citizens were passing him when he fired at me, putting them in danger as well. Does not have due regard for the public as a danger.
Josh, what were you doing on November 16th?
Not shooting at police.
This road is oddly specific.
Yeah.
I remember this road. Bro, he's already gone through 30 rounds.
That looked like a shorty. It looked like a 20-rounder. That's a 30-rounder.
6-2, more shots
Regardless.
fired. He's out the window, shooting again. Return fire this time. Return fire.
My God, this radio's traffic is next level.
He's by himself.
Do you own your
That's
home
what I
in
mean.
Texas?
Like, what a wild animal, dude.
I mean, he's probably like, I just tried to skip that out.
Vehicle slowing down.
You know what would have helped? A 2-man unit.
Vehicle shooting from the back window now. He's shooting from the back window. Vehicle almost 45 down. Returning fire. 45 down, returning fire.
Alright, he skipped some of those off the ground.
Shots, multiple shots fired. Multiple shots fired. Still shooting us from the back window.
Jesus, what a fucking call.
Returning fire.
Back window.
I wish there was more
Returning fire.
officers so that dude.
Now we need some more 223 rounds up here. Okay, vehicles about 45 out. Stand by.
Getting all sweaty.
Yeah.
Vehicles now on the wrong side of 285. 285. All right, now he's back over. Okay, he's about 45 down. 45 down. Family stop. Family stop.
Pause it? But I tell you what, this cop's in the game, dude. He's not like he is going through the steps of what you'd need to do. He is fully engaged. This guy's an absolute animal. Like, to keep your composure enough to not just advise on radio traffic, and he's actively in a gunfight, but he's also making sure that this officer that's with him is not about to go run up there like a doofus and go get himself shot. But he's treating this he's treating this threat with the respect it deserves, and that is that he's in a very real deadly force situation.
You know what sucks though? His admin, whenever he puts in for promotion, is going to be like, "You're too valuable on the road. We can't take you
Oh,
off the road."
1000%, dude. Also, have fun with that MHMR help, my dude, that he
Yeah.
probably super needs.
Yeah.
Good luck. Josh knows. Yeah, I know. And I agree with Blank Forge here. I think a 2-man unit would have been. Did we get the arrest or no? On that video?
I'm not gonna listen to them break down the video.
No. Oh, they just break it down. I
Yeah,
thought we
they
got
just
the arrest later.
no.
Oh, that's dumb. Never mind. I don't want to listen to them. No offense, y'all are a great channel, but we got
Yeah,
other
you can
stuff
go
we
watch
do.
that on your own.
Go check out is Active Self Protection, right?
Yes.
Shout out to those guys. Good. That's actually a really good channel. They
Yeah.
have very good discussions about use of force scenarios, both in a civilian context. John, the guy that runs the channel, he's a civilian, but he has really, really good insights on a lot of that stuff. Does a lot of good research. Go check them out. I already don't like the shots fired part.
You need to check.
At the
You need to.
Jeez, dude.
You need to check the comment section right now.
My guy. He does sound very amped. And to be fair, I don't know too many officers that are in a place to go and criticize him sounding amped, being that he's getting shot at during a pursuit.
I know one.
For like as long as he was. You do know one. That's true. Listen, we do know one. That's true.
He's a sergeant
anyways.
that we know.
Yeah. It's a pretty bad dude. And like I said, I would say that I worked with on a regular basis, there was at least 15 cops that I would consider better than me at my job.
Yeah.
Like Forge's comment.
Shut up, my dude. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Jesus.
Officer down! Officer down! Rodney's down! Rodney's down!
Didn't say
Hey,
please.
officer down! Officer down!
Did not say please,
Rodney
that's
got
all right.
hit.
I hate you.
Didn't address Rodney as Officer Rodney.
That's all right. That's all right up there.
So yeah, hey, don't fucking move! Don't move! Don't reach for that
Right up.
rifle! Do not reach for that rifle! Is he down? Yeah, he's down. He's down. Suspect's down.
Around 12:15 p.m., officers assigned to Southwest
That guy's a
Division
better man
responded
than
to a
me,
radio
dude.
call of a 415
I'm
man
not
with a
gonna lie.
gun in the 1000 block of West
That
21st
object
Street.
would be a write-up.
Please, excuse me. We have a situation on
So I kind of want to give this guy,
21st Street?
and he's clearly SWAT and things of that nature. Not only did this guy put rounds on it, he went right
I'm
back
sorry?
onto safe when he was done shooting. And that's indicative of a guy that's got really good training. Because that's sheer muscle memory. He's like, oh, I'm done firing. Right back on. I can't tell you how many times we'll see some of these, and this guy will go and mag dump it, and then you just see the little selector switch hanging in the down position. Hey, look, this guy's protecting citizens from the virus.
Yeah. So I don't really care about
He
all
said
this.
solid drag, Blank Forge. I don't know that we
Look at
need
that dude
yeah.
putting chapstick on. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
my guy. Hey, you got to keep your lips, ready to go. I tell you what, man. Like, I don't envy guys right now having to get into these situations. Like I said, if you're SWAT right now, oh my god, he's got his.
I always
chapstick
got
ready.
that thing on me, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, fuck this situation.
Did he really have to say get off the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What a
Special place in hell. Special place in hell.
fuck whoever that was.
Agreed.
Roger. I got hit in the vest. You got hit in the vest? Yeah.
Bro, he got shot at and still stuck his head out there. What a fucking animal, dude.
Not shot at. He got
No,
shot.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, he got hit in the vest and still.
Yeah.
Come on, your hands up!
Different breed, dude.
That 2011.
You want me to take your place? No, I'm good.
That 1911 movie.
Look at your
I
head.
told you Josh would call out the guns.
I'm just telling you.
It's his job now.
It's my job now. Maybe. We'll see.
Kind of.
I can't see him. No.
It's no mate.
Rodney's good. Rodney is good.
Bro, I tell you what, this guy's got big dick energy. Jesus.
Rodney Williams, he's good.
Also, I'm just gonna throw it out there. My dude works out. You can tell by his
No,
back.
my guy. Yeah, he filling out that sleeve, my guy.
I'm gonna do it from here. Yeah, go ahead. We gotta see it.
Jeez.
Rodney's down. Officer down. Officer down. Rodney's down. Rodney's down.
God, dude.
I just want to see this part again.
God bless this guy. Man, fuck.
Yeah. I just want to see this part again.
Hey, hold the frequency. They make contact on site too. Hey, that was shot. Hey, we got shot fired out here. Yeah, roger that. What's that?
I tell you what, I'm gonna be honest. Ready or Not's got me fucked up. I hear "fuck you" and I'm just like, "What fucking that much too, dude." PC enough, you know. Or that's a deadly enough of a threat.
So we had it on safe.
That's what I mean. He. Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Hey, you can tell this guy is what we call an operator. Yeah.
Dude, I'll be honest. I only came off safe once.
Maybe once or
rifle.
twice. Maybe
Once.
you know. I pointed old Blocky Glock at a bunch of stuff, and that doesn't have a safety. But my rifle, that pretty much lived on safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been surprised if the detent was rusted shut. Rusted on.
My M18 has a safety on it, and I'm not happy with it.
George, stop shooting at the police.
I think he just clicked it. Nope, not yet.
Hey, officer down. Officer down. Rodney got a hit.
Fuck you, homie. Just like that.
So yeah. Hey, don't fucking move. Don't
he's
move.
a better man than me.
Don't reach for that rifle. Do not reach for that
It's a
rifle.
weird ass rifle too.
Yeah, he's down. He's down. Suspect's down. Do
He's also
not
got the
move.
blood on his.
Probably the
Be
Walmart
advised, we
special.
have suspect down on the ground. Do not move. Get hands on him. Here. Cover him. Cover him.
You got a KSG? Get out of here. Come on. Let this man live.
You got cuffs? You got cuffs? Yeah. I got metal cuffs.
Jesus Christ.
One of Chris's guys. I'll tell you what, that guy's a better man than me. I'd have probably smoked that dude. If I'm old window boy.
Did you hear what they said?
Better man than me. Huh?
Not conscious, not breathing.
Oh, okay. Maybe he did smoke.
So.
Yeah. Jesus, dude. So
I will.
Boys and girls, a KSG is a shotgun. So that officer was shot in the face with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Not a friendly
Yeah,
variety of weapon. Yeah, probably hurt
That's
a
it,
lot.
boys. That was the last one.
I want to give a big celebratory, like, tip of the cup again to Reese for getting out, my guy. To Mr. Rosado, you know who you are.
Happy to see you.
If you're still here, I'm very happy to see you. I hope everything is well. Dang, I'd like that gun. KSG's overrated, my dude.
Yeah, you could spend your money on a lot better stuff than that.
You could do better than a KSG. I think they're going for like $900 now, which is outrageous.
Just get a Benelli.
Bro.
You'd be like Chris, talk shit about getting a Benelli for $300, that butthole.
I would not be mad about that.
I wanted the Blank Forge for keeping the chat lively. Producer Juan for talking random shit, I'm sure. Boom 11 for making a stream again. Poofy for his wonderful input. Kristen with still my favorite name on your surname for the internet.
They're not that cool.
Let's see. Sean, you're here with us, so you don't count.
I'm always here.
He was also in the chat, though.
Oh, I'm reading chat.
I
I'm
was
reading
in the chat.
Yeah. Chris, it's good to see you.
Rosado, I miss you, dude.
I really do miss your face. Jacob for the Pikachu and Raichu comments. If he's still there. Scrolling. I don't think I'm missing anybody. I think it's everybody that dropped comments here. Oh, Sergeant George, my guy. And Kudos Kitty, who left an explicit comment, I'm guessing, because it's redacted. So, special thanks to was it a single?
You got to thank Juan.
Oh, producer Juan, yes.
Yeah.
My comments were relevant to it. Yes, producer Juan, it was there. So shout out to anybody that is still active law enforcement. You guys are doing a better job than I am. I am but a bystander here. If you like comments like these and you like officer breakdowns and things of that nature, go ahead and join our Patreon group. It's as little as $1 a month. That gives you access to our Discord. Then you can suggest all the videos you want. Some of them we will go over, some of them we won't, just because we only have so much time. If you like content like this and want to see our Let's Plays and stuff like that, go ahead and subscribe and you can get notifications. We go live twice a week, Tuesdays, typically Thursdays. Today is a fancy one because we did it on Friday. We're currently playing Ready or Not, which I believe is getting an update in like a week or two.
Hopefully, yeah. If they can
we
get
are
it
going
up.
to do Among Us is coming up. We're going to do a funny one with that. We might be doing some Jackbox games just for giggles.
We're going to be on Coffee with a Cop with Chris tomorrow.
Oh, yes. We're going to be on Coffee with the Cop. So go check out Chris the Cop's channel. Pretty cool guy. He's definitely a channel favorite now.
I think noon Central Time, is when we're doing it.
Yeah, that's my guess.
So
go check that out. We're going to go, I don't know what discussion they're going to have there, but they like us because we say stuff because we can, because we're safe now. We have our constitution.
I'll have a new Hawaiian shirt on just to piss off Chris.
I think I have a Hawaiian shirt that I can go throw on there for that stream. Great channel, excellent production. Rosado, thank you.
Thanks, brother.
You want, again, like I said, a real officer that was probably considerably better than I was the job.
He was better than both of us put together. So
I agree. And they're out there, and I kind of want to. This is a complete aside. I'll give the rest of the blurb so producer Juan can be satisfied with me. Giving plugs for the channel, but there really are, and I think that citizens really need to understand there are really, really good officers that are slowly being eroded at for wanting to stay. Because the officers that I got a chance to learn from were incredible. I had 10, 15, 20-year guys that they taught me everything I knew about CCP. They taught me everything I knew about, room clearing.
And we were lucky to have them.
Well, sure.
When we started.
I came into it a bumbling idiot, not realizing what I was doing, and got the experience.
And we all?
Sure, but because the officers had reasons to stay, I got to glean a lot of the knowledge off of them that made me better at my job. I was considerably better at my job for the time that I was there than I had any business being, but that's only because the experienced officers had reasons to stay. At this point, we're removing any incentive for an officer to stay at a job, to be 100% honest.
Yeah.
And I think that slowly you're going to start to see the fruits of that environment that we're creating for them. And eventually you're going to run out of good cops. And then all you're going to have is cannon fodder for law enforcement. And I think you're not going to be happy with the result of what that does as citizens. And especially if you're a citizen that doesn't conceal carry, that doesn't work out, that doesn't have any of these hard skills. If a riot breaks out in my city, I have skills and equipment and all those things, but you'd be very surprised at how sideways all of that stuff can go. I've watched people get stabbed for less and shot for less ripped out of their cars and homes for less, be thinking about your cops that are still on the streets, especially the good ones, and try to do what you can. And this is kind of the whole point of this channel, is to try to explain what they're going through and explain how complicated these situations are. And part of it's educational for new officers that are coming into there, because they're not going to get the benefit we got. And the other part of that's to really kind of try to have a more educated conversation when you're breaking down officer interactions and stuff like that. So go check it out. We have a bunch of produced content. We got a bunch of stuff coming out. I think we have more rookie episodes coming out. I know we have our end of watch series that we're still pushing out. We've already filmed it, so it's getting produced. And then we have I'm missing something. Go check us out on TikTok. We got a bunch of stupid skits on there. Do not share that on your department boards, because that will get you written up really quickly.
Or do it. Do it if you're brave.
Be brave. So you can go check us out on that app if you have no problem with China, or if you hate China, and I get it. You can go check us out on Instagram. We're slowly releasing some of our skits onto Instagram as we go. Go follow Chris the Cop. He's a really awesome guy and a really big supporter of the channel. Go check out the mic loop guy. I have one of his little mics here.
Sergeant Tuttle.
Sergeant Tuttle on Instagram. He makes a super awesome product for securing your handpiece to your uniform. As we see in like half of these clips, if you're occupying a hand with your radio, you're getting into fights and shootings one-handed, and that's stupid. Am I forgetting anybody? I don't think I am.
If we are, we'll remember you next week.
We'll plug them next week. We're getting here all the time. A special thanks to Sean for joining us. Patreon subscriber and still active law enforcement. So
friend of the show.
Fortunately, yeah, dying a slow death.
He's not just a Patreon subscriber anymore. He's a friend.
He's a friend at this point. So if you like what you see, like I said, you can join us on Patreon. You can join our Discord, and you can again like and subscribe into this stuff, like these things, so that more people can see this content, and we can go. You can go talk shit to people online with a more